Good morning, all. Camelback Trading 2724 coming to you this Monday morning, November 25th, last week. Trading week in the month of November. Looking at the last 5 to 6 days of the market profile on the SPY ETF. And before I get started, just a couple of things to keep in mind for this week. Obviously, it's a shortened week, right? Markets closed Thursday, half day Friday. That's number one. Number two, and I don't have a stat to back this up, but in my 25 years on the trading floor and the last 12 behind the screen, it generally seems this week has an up tempo. As slow as it might be, it seems like there's a slow grind higher. Now, as machines take over more and more of the trading, we have to see if that continues. Because remember, these clueless programmers, I don't know where they're programming these from. It could be Malaysia, it could be India, it could be the United States, I don't know. But that is a fact that we have to take into account. And number two, mindless machines certainly don't eat turkey. So even though volume, which has been slow to begin with, will probably be slower this week as higher prices cut off volume and it's a holiday week, it doesn't mean a tweet or a headline won't send this market into some kind of volatile moves, certainly on less volume, but they could happen. So don't lull yourself to sleep if you're going to be trading this week. All right, let's get to today's action. So once again, we continue higher, right? We're in a 6-day balance. Right now we're looking to gap higher. Again, we have gaps all over the place on the daily. Looking to gap higher, but we'll still be inside this 6-day balance. So let's go over destinations and the game plan. So I'm going to still use Friday's high of 311.24. We're trading at 311.92 right now with an hour to go prior to the opening. Then we have 311.82. Daily high, 311.98, which we're trading just below right now from the 19th, and then two other highs, 312.69, which is now a weekly high, and we're one time framing up 7 weeks, and 313.13, which is our pre-market all-time high. For the downside, if we gap higher, we will use Friday's high of 311.24. Then we don't have anything until 9 wide at 310.81. And then those 3 daily lows that are right very close to each other, 309.85, 309.39, and 309.06, which is the real important one because now that's the weekly low, right? Okay, so game plan for this morning. Well, we're looking to gap higher, right into a speed bump possibly from the 19th where we were 11 wide. So gap rules will be in effect. If you're to open around this level, I look for a counter auction, right? Right now it's 70 somewhat cents higher than Friday's high. I look for a counter auction to see if I can buy it cheaper, and as long as the gap holds, I hold it. If the gap fills, unlike Friday when I had decided to hold it, I will get out of the trade and look for more market-generated information. On the flip side, if we do not have a counter auction and we take out 11 wide, well, really your next destination then is basically the daily high and then the pre-market all-time high. But remember, 6-day balance, just like the bottom of this balance, the last couple of days, traders will do what's worked before until it doesn't work again. So I would expect some selling up around E's high from the 19th to the all-time high. If the top of the balance fails, then you're going to start seeing some rotation down. So, can you take a put play up here? You can, but remember 2 things. You're going to be shorting it on a gap and higher value. So just keep that in mind. You ought to be looking for basically a quick play to have some kind of inventory adjustment rather than saying, okay, I'm short and I'm happy because we're going all the way back down. That's not the case. So those are your 2 plays for this morning. Chart-wise, we'll go over them. Monthly, 1 week to go in the month. We're up, outside month up with a gap. Very, very healthy, right? Market can't go down until it stops going up. Weekly, one time framing up, 7 weeks now. Incredibly healthy. Until you take out one of these weekly lows, all you're doing is trending up. And then in the daily, well, we were we were in balance, right? 6-day balance. Now we're looking to gap higher inside that balance, which means, yes, we're gapping higher, but to me, we are still in balance until we get above the previous all-time high and stay above it. Have a great day trading today. Good luck, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.